Hello, my name is Dominique Faulkner and my author board is over Jan and Stan Bernstein. I selected the Bernsteins because as a young child I enjoyed reading the Bernstein Bear books. Through my author board you will learn more information on the authors and illustrators of the Bernstein Bears. Stan Bernstein was born September 29, 1923, and Jan Bernstein was born July 26, 1923 in West Philadelphia. They met in 1941 while attending Philadelphia Museum School of Industrial Art. In 1946, the Bernsteins were married and they have two sons, Michael and Leo Bernstein. Mr. Bernstein was Jewish and Mrs. Bernstein was Episcopalian. In 1951, they published their first book, The Bernsteins' Baby Book, which was a comical book about the topics of pregnancy and how to raise a young child. It wasn't until 1962 that the Bernstein Bears came into existence. They published their first book with Dr. Seuss titled The Bernstein Bears, The Big Hunting Hunt. It was actually Dr. Seuss who decided that the bears in the book should be named the Bernstein Bears. Working with Dr. Seuss, the Bernsteins published over 20 books. Roughly 30 books have been turned into movies through television or video. The Bernsteins decided to use bears as their characters in their books for two reasons. One reason being that they were taking an art class and they like to draw bears, and the other reason being that bears have always been used in some type of entertaining, such as the circus, and the Bernstein Bears were their first book, children's book, so they figured by using bears it would just be a good fit, so they selected a bear as their character. The Bernsteins have received numerous awards. Two of the awards they have received are the Ludington Award from the Educational Paperback Association for their contribution to children's literature, and the Drexel Citation from Drexel University. Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein state that their biggest reason behind their inspiration for writing the books were some of the issues that parents faced, as well as childhood tribulations that they encountered. They have written over 300 books and they're published in 23 different languages. Some trivial information about the Bernstein Bear books is the fact that Papa is 29 and Mama is 27, and brother and sister are in 1st and 3rd grade. Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein decided to never let sister and brother grow older because these books are written for children in that age bracket, and they thought it would be more interesting and fun for the audience. Another interesting trivial fact is that all the Bernstein Bear books are they start with a rhyme. The first time that they did this was the book that's titled The Bernstein Bears' New Baby. It just flowed well and it set the scene nicely, so the Bernsteins agreed to do the rest of their books like that. In 2006, Mrs. Bernstein was inducted into the Radnor High School Hall of Fame, because that's where she attended school. In 2005, Mr. Bernstein died, and his wife continued to work with her son Michael on various book projects and new topics to introduce, taking more to the Christian side of the house, and also introducing things like the cell phone and computers, things that young children are facing today. She worked with her son up into 2012 when she died as well. This concludes my presentation over Jan and Stan Bernstein. Thank you.